going on, guys? It's your boy, Professor Crypto. Of course, I'm still out here in Asia. But guys, I have a massive guest on the channel today. Guys, we have Prashan, the CEO and co-founder of FanTV. Oh my goodness, Prashan. How are you doing today, man? Please introduce yourself to everyone who is watching right now.
Thanks a lot, Professor Crypto. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on the show. I am the founder and CEO of FanTV. We are a Web3 social streaming dApp. We are the largest social dApp with almost 4 million users, and we are on the Sui blockchain. Just in terms of a quick background, I was the CEO of the largest music streaming app in India. It was called Ghana. It had more than 180 million users. We raised about $200 million from Tencent, built it as the most loved consumer internet app in India. And prior to that, I was the founder of PropTiger Group, which runs two real estate portals in India. One is called PropTiger.com, the other one is Housing.com. And I exited PropTiger Group in 2015 at an enterprise valuation of about $100 million.
Amazing, bro. Amazing. Wow. Those are quite the credentials that you have under your belt, man, I have to say. So congratulations for all of your success so far. Now, I want to start off with a question here. FanTV, man, it's taken the SocialFi space by storm. Like over 4 million users. You guys have recently onboarded more than 2 million wallets on this Sui blockchain as well. Could you please help the community understand more about the FanTV ecosystem?
At FanTV, we are trying to solve for discovery, distribution, and monetization for the creator. And I think it's high time that we hand back the power back to the users and creators, because when we look at centralized streaming platforms, essentially they are the ones who are getting benefit from the creators and users, but they give back pennies to the creators and users. At FanTV, the idea is to reward both the users who are spending time on consuming content on our platform, and of course ensure fair monetization for the creators who are coming and creating content on the platform. We have fantastic AI tools which the creators can use to create beautiful content the users come and consume. We, as you said, we currently have more than 4 million users. We are the largest social streaming dApp, and all of these users, my friend, are verified users. None of these are bots, because we have a very extensive program in terms of making sure the quality of users, the quality of creators, and the quality of content on the platform. So FanTV is at the intersection of entertainment, social fi, and AI.
Wow, that's amazing, man. Yeah, that's great to hear. All the users are real, man. That's definitely a huge accomplishment. This project is booming, guys. Oh my God. Honestly, man, I just want to know more. So I'm going to dive right into the question. So how has the move to the Sui network impacted FanTV in terms of the efficiency and security of the platform?
So I think, see, when you look at mass adoption, and that's what we are trying to solve for Web3. One is that we had to choose a use case which is appealing. So we chose entertainment, because if you look at the evolution of internet, that happened on the back of entertainment, which was video, audio, and the likes. And I think the mass adoption and proliferation of blockchain will also happen on the back of entertainment. Now, when you look at mass adoption, what happens is you need to build for scale, and you need to be cost effective in terms of scaling the platform. Both of these are very, very come embedded in the Sui blockchain. They have great TPS. They have a very low gas fee, so it becomes much easier to onboard users from across the world. And I think these are the main reasons why we have chosen Sui. And Sui, of course, is looking at real use cases and real users. So we are a perfect fit. We are actually the number one dApp on the Sui blockchain for the last 1 month, with, as you said, 2 million wallets that we've onboarded on the Sui chain.
Wow, congratulations on that, man. Being the number one platform on the Sui blockchain, bro. Again, huge accomplishment, man. Like, this is absolutely phenomenal, man. Like, I'm honored to have you on the channel. Like, this is absolutely great. Congratulations again, man. So tell me, like, when it comes to the monetization aspect of your platform, how does the monetization actually work inside of the ecosystem of the FanTV ecosystem as a whole? Like, what do the users get for contributing to their creativity within the platform?
Yeah, so I think, if you look at both, I think two of the most important people in this ecosystem is the users and the creators. And so our entire monetization is geared towards ensuring that users are rewarded for the time that they're giving on the platform. The creators are rewarded for the creativity in terms of the content that they upload on the platform. We have logged about 20%, 22% of our entire token supply for the community, which is essentially creators and users. The way the platform works is that when a creator comes and uploads his content on the platform and a user watches the content, the user gets fan TV points, about 5 fan TV points for every video that he's watching, and the creator gets between 15 to 25 points for every video of his that gets watched. Once these points are accumulated over the day, and what we do is every 24 hours, these points are then converted into our fan TV token, which becomes a great way to earn tokens on the platform and monetize them as we go for a TGE, which is planned for August September. And currently, the way to monetize is that the creators and users basically can, get some vouchers. They can actually get some stables by trading the Fan TV token on the platform itself. They can, reward and tip the creators if they like the content. They can gift the creators if they like the content. And then we have a node operator program where the node operators who are running the CDN, which is powering the platform, they are also rewarded in the FanTV token. Our idea is, fair monetization for both the creators and the users. And I think we'll only become big if the creator is, aligned with the platform in terms of a long-term incentive model, which is what we are pioneering with our tokenomics.
Definitely sounds like a win-win for the creators and for the people that are watching it, man. That's great. The ecosystem really sounds like you've put a lot of work and thought into it to make sure that it's working for both parties. And then, of course, that the token has utility, right? So this is fantastic. Great job. How does the FanTV ecosystem revolutionize the entertainment and content creation industry as a whole, would you say? Me being a content creator myself, I'm particularly interested in your answer for this. And like in addition to that, like how does FanTV empower us creators and unleash our creator sides? You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. I think, we would love to have you on the platform. That's first. But the way to revolutionize the entire entertainment industry is two, three things. One is that when you look at centralized platforms, the views are concentrated to the top creators. And what that does is basically almost 90% of discovery happens on the content of the top creators. And the middle rung and the long tail doesn't get discovery. So the first thing we're trying to solve for is basically make sure that discovery becomes democratized. The community of Fan TV decides what the algorithm for discovery should be and how do we encourage more and more independent creators to come on the platform and get discovered. Secondly, ownership. I think, with YouTube being $200 billion worth of valuation and Instagram being what it is, I think the creators who were participating in the growth of the platforms were never rewarded fairly. What they got was basically a revenue share, which is about 40 to 50%. On FanTV, the revenue share is 80% in favor of the creator. And secondly, you are rewarded with the tokens, which gives you ownership. So tomorrow, if we are a $100 billion company and you are one of the earliest creators, you essentially, get tens of millions of dollars being, a early contributor to the ecosystem. I think these are the three ways in which we are trying to empower, the creators. The third thing, I think also we should talk about AI, because with the proliferation of AI, what's happening is that the content creation will become much easy and much democratic, which means that, today the definition of a creator has gone through a big change. Earlier, a creator was a singer, he was a dancer, but today a creator is a creator. He can do any form of, content, and, people love it. And if people love it, that's what you need. And with AI, what will happen is, let's say, if I'm a great storyteller, but I don't know how to build a video of that story, you can actually use AI to create content. I think that's not far away, and we are trying to revolutionize and be at the forefront in terms of helping the creators with AI on both, I think, long form content as well as things like, editing, things like, making short videos of a long format content which you can use to promote the content on other platforms and stuff.
Right. Wow. Okay. Wow. So we've got a few points there that you addressed. I really like that. Now, when we talk about the AI, you mentioned AI, right? So integrating AI into FanTV, that's a huge development, man. Like that's very exciting. I'm very much so into AI. We cover a lot of AI projects on the channel as well. So how does AI improve the experiences of the viewers and the creators on your platform? I know that you touched on this a little bit when you answered the previous obvious question, but maybe if you can expand a little bit on it, just a little bit more, experiences of viewers and creators in general.
So for creators, I think on the AI, one we touched on was basically the creation, which is essentially helping the creators create better content using AI. But I think the other users of AI is basically how do you improve discovery of creators? Can you build better models using AI, which addresses discovery and distribution in a much fairer way as compared to what is happening today? On the viewer side of things, I think the way AI will help is in personalization and recommendation. So when I come and I consume content, the platforms become smarter in terms of addressing content which appeals to my taste. We are already seeing this happening, but I think it will happen more and more as we go from here.
For sure, absolutely. I mean, AI is only getting bigger, man, so the world is advancing, things are going crazy. Elon Musk is sitting at his desk and doing crazy things with AI, as you know, and I mean, the amount of companies around the world now that are integrating blockchain with their AI, absolutely insane. Again, like one of the biggest conferences in the world that we're sponsored by, AIBC, Artificial Intelligence Blockchain Conference, right? That's where we travel all around the world. We cover all their conferences, right? So AI is massive, man. Big ups to you for integrating that in your platform. Nice job with that. Can you tell us more about the FanTV tokens? So now more like the crypto side, tokenomics, that kind of thing, as well as use cases and the role on your platform. I know you mentioned viewers and creators were going to be gaining tokens for uploading content and then for people watching the content, but maybe if you can expand on it just a little bit more as well.
No, I think, see, the beauty of Web3 is in having a tokenomics model which has great utility. So first of all, I think the way to structure this is that you reward the community that helps build the platform. And as I said, 22% of our token supply is reserved for the community, which is users and creators. And also for the node operators, we have another 8% of the supply, which is kind of reserved for the node operators running the node program for us. And the remaining then basically gets distributed across multiple like founder, team, investors, and making sure that everyone is aligned. We have a vesting schedule for the founding team as well as the investors to enable the long-term alignment to the platform. Now, in terms of the 22% supply that we have, what we are doing is, I think, multiple ways to earn that. One is we discussed create to earn, watch to earn. But there is a referral program where you are, as you refer more friends to the platform or as a creator, you refer your users to the platform. There are token airdrops which happen for the referral. There are token airdrops that happen for basically being on the leaderboard. There are token referrals which are, taking place as we speak. We have an airdrop program which is currently going live with about 100 million tokens. That's about 1% of the supply that we are giving out to the early creators and the early users who are adopting the platform now. It's a program running till the end of July. So I would encourage all the users and all the creators, including you, to actually come to the platform, participate, help us improve the product, and of course, become part of the largest community.
Very nice, man. Thank you for helping us understand that token utility and how the community is going to be responding to it. Now, you mentioned the token airdrop, right? How is the community able to participate in this? I think you touched on that as well, but just for anyone who may have missed it, let's recap them.
Yeah, sure. No, I think it's fairly easy. I think from a user perspective, the idea is you come and you consume content that you love and get rewarded for it. I think there could be nothing, more interesting for a user to actually come on a platform and consume the content that they love and still get rewarded for it. So basically get rewarded for your time. If you refer your friends to the platform, if you refer the content to other friends and colleagues, you essentially become part of, the airdrop program. From a creator standpoint, I think the largest pie is for create to earn, because we want to encourage creators to basically create, more and better content on the platform. And then they can also participate in the referral program where they can actually redirect their communities from other platforms to us and basically help us build a much larger, vibrant community, and they get rewarded for bringing their communities along. And thirdly, we also have a very large onboarding program where now, as part of the token airdrop that we have planned 100 million airdrop, there is an onboarding bonus. So depending on the kind of followers and audience that you have on other platforms, you are eligible for an onboarding bonus airdrop. which is basically for, onboarding creators on the platform in the first place.
Wow.
These are the
Wow, that's amazing, man. Lots of different avenues for.
anyone who wants, they can go to fantv.world/airdrop, and we have all the details, out there. And I would encourage everyone to download the app and visit the website and basically, become part of the community.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I love that you have a lot of different ways for people to get active in it, and it's not just one. So people can choose their way that they want to get active in it and then go from there, run with it, right? So that's amazing. Now, looking ahead, this is my last question that I have for you. Can you tell us more about the future plans and the future prospects of the FanTV platform itself? What are the developments and updates that the team is currently working on and can anticipate for in the next few months?
So that's a great question. I think a couple of things, one is on the product side of things. We already have the video streaming platform live. We have a live streaming platform, which is currently in beta, where again, you can actually go live, and much like the program that we are doing right now, and you can actually get your communities to visit the live. That's also open for all the creators now. There is a, live stream to earn and kind of watch to earn program that we'll be launching for that. And then we have we are launching short videos on the platform, which are called shorties, where essentially for creators who create more short form content, they can also create, short form content on the platform. Secondly, I think, become part of the community now because we have a fantastic airdrop program running. We are planning TGE in August and September, and that could be a great way to actually, participate in the airdrop and become eligible once the TGE happens in September. And thirdly, I would say the focus on AI is going to increase from here. We have just tasted what can be done with AI. So we will be doing a lot of stuff on AI integration on the platform across both creator use cases and the user use cases that we discussed. On the deepen side of things, we are launching, the node operator program. So if you have spare capacity to run CDNs, if you have spare capacity to run storage, you can also participate in, running a fan node. We already power about 200 terabytes of data on the fan nodes today, which again, maybe will place us in the number 2 position if you look at all the deepen platforms out there. So this is what we are planning, and there's a lot more as we kind of, go from here. But for the next 6 months, I think, would love to have users and creators on the platform and grow this platform to about 10 million monthly active users from the current base that we have.
Well, I think that goal is definitely reachable, man. You guys sound like you have a gem of a platform here that's going to be very successful in the future. We have lots of updates coming up, guys. Lots of developments. Honestly, I'm so excited, man. It sounds like it's right up my alley as well, being a creator myself. And I'm sure that everyone that's watching right now is going to be very interested in obtaining some FanTV tokens just for viewing creators like myself on your platform. So again, I really want to thank you for your time, man. Thank you so much for coming on the channel today, shedding some light on your project. Again, I'm sure everyone's going to be so interested, man. Was there anything else you wanted to say before we leave off here?
No, thanks a lot for having me. I think it was very exciting to be sharing our journey and our platform with your community, and would love to host all of you on our platform and, take it from there. And I'll encourage you guys to, join the community on both Telegram and Discord, and we can flash, the links on the channel.
That sounds good, brother. Yes, we will have the links in the description, guys, so make sure and check those out down below. So again, thank you so much for your time, bro. It was a pleasure having you. Take care.
Thank you. Thanks, Professor Crypto. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Really hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button if you're interested in seeing some more crypto reviews and exclusive international blockchain events. We are the channel for that, guys, as you know. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.